Today officially marks the 200 days that I have been in Korea, or that I have since coming to Korea, because I had those 2 weeks in Japan and the 10 days in Thailand. So technically 14, 24, it's been 176 days since that I've actually been in Korea. But since coming to Korea, it's been 200 days, and that's a big deal. This weekend, if this gets better, which I think it will because I'm already feeling better, I'm going to go to Gyeongbokgung with the buddy group, and we're going to be wearing hanbok, hopefully. And I'm going to use that as my own personal celebration of I have been in Korea for 200 days. So I think I'm going to make it to 300 days before I have to leave. I won't make it a full year because I have school to get back to, but this is really exciting. This is exciting for me. This is, I don't know if you've ever been away in a different country for 200 days, but like, that's a long time. It's a little less than a third of the year. Actually, it's kind of a lot less than a third of the year, but still, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's probably closer to half of a year if you round up. 365 rounded up is 400, 200 is half of that. That's where my logic is. It's in between a fourth and a third. It's in there. A quick calculation says that it is more close to being half of a year, so it's 0.54, I think it was 9. It's 0.54791 something. So it is closer to half a year. But still, it's a long time. It's 6 months-ish. It's a lot. It's something to celebrate. You always have to look for things to celebrate. That's what I've found out. And today I was celebrating being able to eat not mush foods, like being able to swallow again. This looks disgusting. It's really good. Oh, don't drop it. It's a bagel with cream cheese. It's got mozzarella cheese on the top of the bagel and on the bottoms. And on the inside is sweet potato and cream cheese. And you might look at that and go, Kat, that's disgusting. And, you know, you're valid because it doesn't look great. It tastes so good. I was gonna go on a walk. I don't feel like it. So what I'm gonna do instead is go to the pharmacy, get stuffy nose, and go get breakfast. Because why not? So me, with my broken Korean and broken voice, went to the pharmacy, the Yaku. And when I went in there, normally when I go into a place like that, doctor's office, pharmacy, eye doctor, wherever, my first question is, 영어 할 줄 아세요? Like, do you speak English? Or do you understand English? And I'm always hoping the answer is yes, but so often the answer is 아니요. Lovely. Today the answer was 아니요, which is weird because at the same pharmacy I got medication last time. I was like, okay, I can do this in Korean. 감기 걸렸어요. She started talking to me like a child. 감기. 네. 어디에 아파요? Just because I can't speak doesn't mean I can't understand. Which is why I asked if you could understand and not if you could speak Korean. But I understand where that thing is. And I was like, 목과코, my throat and my nose. And she looks surprised and she says, okay. She turns around, she grabs these. I think she knows a little English because the first thing she gave me was this one. 모두 감기, nose cold. And it's a good thing because 물, I am assuming means nose water, so like runny nose. And 코 막히다 is like when something is congested, like traffic. But I guess it also applies to noses. And then there's 재채기, which I don't know what that means, but I'll look it up. And then there's 10 pills in here, and you're supposed to take 1 pill 3 times or so. I don't know. 1 day 3 times. Each time 2 pills. Capsule. Says it on here, but for whatever reason, she decided to write it on the package, which is fine. 2 pills times 3 1. It's half in English, and then she gave up. And this one's for my throat. This one's weird. Last time I got a pill, this time I have, it looks like a ginseng, like a thing. It's liquid, it's not a powder. I can't see anything on here about mixing it with water, so I think you just slurp it. And it says, I don't know what it says. I don't know, 3 bon. So one of them, maybe 1 peck. I can read typeface better. Oh, pull, 5 pull. So 1 pull, 3 bon. She know English, so I do think her English is very limited. Pills, we know that one. Great. This one is for throat though. Stick type, fun. Yeah, that's Sodexin, Yonchuex. I don't know. I do know that I now have these, and because I have to take both of them with food, which she told me in Korean, I got my favorite yogurt cup. And then I went to a cafe and I got, which I know I shouldn't. My problem isn't a sore throat. My problem is a congested throat, which comes from the congested nose. The sore throat comes from when I'm coughing all the time. I found though that yogurt is the best for when you have to take a pill that you have to take with food. Because for me, if I take a pill that I'm supposed to take with food with something like crackers or rice, the pill will make its way back up with whatever I ate. That's a nice way of putting it. If I eat it with something like yogurt, it stays down, and I don't know why that is. Also, this Sachonwon, and this one is Samchonwon. So overall, it's 2chonwon, 7,000 won, which is approximately $6, maybe a little less. This is what I want to stop, because this is not something I can do in class. Like, I'll sit and I'll find myself just going, when I'm at home, I can't do that in class. If I have to focus on breathing so that when the snot drips down the back of my throat, I don't choke, I can't focus on whether or not the use of the word thy is used in a affectionate way or not. I am now aware that my Sonsing names are watching this, so 안녕하세요 Sonsing, but I thought today I would explain some more about what I'm doing and where I'm going and what I'm eating and all of that. So 오늘은 한국어를 수업 있어요. So today I have a Korean class that I have to go to. I use the 사랑의 한국어 level 3 workbook from Seoul 서울대학교. So Seoul National University, SNU, SNU. I do that. It's 3 hours from 9 a.m. to 12, and then I will have an American literature class, which is nothing to do with Korean, everything to do with studying abroad. And then 저녁에 we're going to get bulgogi with my buddy group. So I'm going to take you along and explain things if I remember, but I'm bad at filming in public because the privacy and portrait laws here are different than in the US, and I'm not great at knowing them, so I'm doing the best I can without breaking any laws.
I am grounded. 지금부터 시작. Pick one. Pick one animal and call them.
Okay.
I am grounded. 지금부터 시작.
Cat 2. Cat. Giraffe 4.
Dog. Pig 4.
Pig. Wow, good.
Monkey 2.
Monkey. Grape 1.
Grape?